Morning, it's J. Donald Kazmersky from NEPA Politics, and it's the July 12th, 2022 council meeting from Dickson City. So these are the highlights, and this is from the work session first, and then I will do the some of the highlights of the motions. Alrighty. So they made an announcement. They are receiving a $70,000 grant to do the McLean Street up on Bell Mountain, including drainage and redo the road as well. So that will be sometime next year. Another $200,000 grant for the inlet at Scott Creek and Dundas Street. This is a very important project because there's always a big problem with that Scott Creek inlet coming down Dundas Street. So what they're going to do with that, with the $200,000 grant, is it'll create some swamp pits and fencing to catch the debris coming down Scott Creek, and hopefully that will help alleviate some of the debris and help alleviate the stress on the box culverts coming down into Dundas Street, underneath Dundas Street. Okay, the borough also wants to hire 2 full-time police officers, so they want to update the civil service for these hires. There's a discussion on hiring a part-time police officer. Let me just say this. Well, I'll leave that for the next video. The next item that they discussed was they wanted to get quotes from an insurance company to renew their insurance, and they would like to add cyber coverage. And what the borough manager has said, and I didn't see this in the paper, but they said Scranton was held for ransom for $400,000. Now I'm going to try and call the city of Scranton and see if I could get any information on that. So they're going to try and get that insurance so that doesn't happen to the borough of Dickson. Also, there's a $50,000 grant out there that the mayor received for upgrade traffic signals on Business Route 6 from Scott for the traffic signals at Scott Road and several other lights up and down the Route 6 business corridor, including generators, which will allow, if there's a power outage, the lights will still work. And also there's 3 resolutions or discussions from a gentleman named Jason Wood for grant submissions, and I'm just going to talk about this. This one grant submission is for the Boulevard Avenue project to the train station down by Enterprise Street, and that will be a $904,000 grant, and the borough is going to have to only owe up $160,000 if they're available to do that. The other discussion, keeping with Jason Wood, was the Riverfront Park update and boat launch. They may want to do 2 boat launches, one at Elm Street Park and one around Enterprise Drive, where the Riverfront Park would be, and it would be the dog park there, the proposed dog park. And that Riverfront Park is where Gibbons Ford used to have their storage for their vehicles. And then also an update on the National Park Service participation in the master plan of downtown Dickson City. There was a federal grant, and Dickson was awarded this federal grant, which is terrific. It develops a master plan and a strategic plan for downtown, rehab the parks, expand the Heritage Trail on the Lackawanna River, and so on. So that'll take a few months to do, but hopefully that'll make the downtown a lot nicer and a lot more walkable. Okay, so that's basically what the work session was, and the next video to follow up is going to be the regular council meeting.